Okay, so lately, the past few days, I've been watching a lot of blog TV, and I've noticed, when people are in there, they start asking, the host people, just different little things about themselves, which is all good. And then I noticed people that, like, ask them stuff like, oh, what's your favorite food and stuff like that. And before, like, the host, can answer, who's usually, like a black host, they'll say, I bet you it's fried chicken, some shit like that. And so, I started thinking, like, why would it have to be, this whole fried chicken thing with black people? And then earlier today, I was on campus and some girl had one of those little sorority sparkly bags. And she was like, oh, this bag is so sparkly, it's so sparkly, I love it. And I know if I was a boy, I would be gay because I love sparkles. And so I thought, just because somebody's gay, like, why would they like sparkles? Because I know I don't like sparkles. And I'm sure if you one of these gay people that's like down low, I'm sure you don't walk around saying, oh, I like sparkles, yay. No, that stuff, it wasn't cool to me. So it made me think, like, why is it that, you have all these different stereotypes that, they don't make sense? Because I know a lot of black people who don't even like fried chicken. I like baked chicken personally, but that's just me. And then another thing, like, I noticed, like, these stereotypes also play into, like, racism and stuff like that, because I go and pick up my niece from her little school, which is a predominantly white school, and they have this little security pad thing that, like, you're supposed to scan in front of the door just to get the door to unlock. Well, there's a little, like, security boy guard or whatever that's at the door who is letting all these people in who all they were all white. And so when I walk up to the door, the little boy goes to open up the door for me, and just as quick as he goes to open up the door, the lady who's standing right next to him snatches him back, and I just so happen to caught the door, and she's like, why are you opening up the door? Why are you opening up the door? You're a safety guard, and you're supposed to be looking out for the safety of everybody. And so I'm thinking, bitch, didn't he just let in like 10 white people just a second ago? And I'm thinking, why do you feel like, because he's letting me in, that, like, the whole building is not safe? But the building has a doorbell on it, and if you click the doorbell, 2 seconds later, the door unlocks. So, to me, you really don't have safety anyway, because anybody can still get into the building, whether or not I was black or any other race or anything like that. And so, I was just thinking that, like, all these different types of stereotypes make absolutely no sense, because all it ends up doing is, I think it just hurts people. Because I was thinking, in that instance, all I'm thinking is, I'm going to just pick up my niece from school, and you have this lady over here thinking that, I'm unsafe because, I'm black or whatever. And to me, that just doesn't go well with me. So I was just thinking, like, people need to stop feeding into stereotypes, because just because a lot of people may fall into that category, it doesn't mean every person falls into that category. Because, people got these stereotypes, and, like, a lot of times white people try not to have, I guess, themselves stereotyped, when if I were to I could stereotype and be like, when white people are all wet and stuff, that they stank like wet dog, and, shit like that. But, who wastes the time to do that? So, basically, just stop feeding the stereotypes, because it's pointless and it's stupid. And to me, it only just shows how uneducated you really are to still believe in stuff like that. So until next time, I'm out.